on? I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
And I'm Brandon.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Vince.
Yes.
What do you recommend today?
Today I'm recommending little hands.
Ooh, little hands.
Have tiny hands will travel.
We'll do things.
Little hands. Okay, so I'm recommending this. There you go. Take a look. See?
Manos,
You can see it on the bottom. It says Hulk. That's right. There you go. All right. So there's a few of these. I found these at Vintage Stock. For those of you who have a Vintage Stock in the area, I'm sure these are available for sale at more than just Vintage Stock. So this is, of course, a Hulk keychain. They also have a Thor keychain. They also have a Captain America keychain. The Thor is Thor's hammer. Captain America's is his shield.
The Captain America one's not as cool because it's Captain America's hand, and you just can't tell just looking at it.
Like, it's not red like I thought it should be. But so I think these are really neat, and they're very substantial keychains. The Thor's hammer and the Captain America shield would fit in your pocket a lot better than this thing, because really it's, bigger than my thumb. So you stick it in your pocket, and suddenly it looks like you have something large in your pocket. So,
is that something large in your pocket, or are you just... Never mind.
You could put it in that pocket.
Are you carrying a gun, or is that just something large in your pocket?
Benjamin full of dreams. It's not a gun, that's your finger.
It's bigger than my thumb. So
that's what she said.
I really like these keychains. I think there's a lot of really neat keychains coming out, so I had to recommend this thing. Victor, my brother, gave me this as part of my Christmas present. So I thought it was fun and quirky, and I had to get it.
I actually kind of like it. It's cool looking.
Yeah, and it has a good mold. The thing that I don't like about it, I just found out before I recommended this thing.
Is that it's broken?
is that this little clasp.
You've been spending too much time with my kid.
This little clasp.
Who can't say disc.
What's he say?
Well, let's not get that on the
disc, dick.
All right.
I'll have to ask him.
This thing is supposed to have a little lever on the back that allows it to open and pinch, but now it's just broken, so F it!
Well,
darn
Hulk
tootin'!
Smashed it.
Hulk smashed it! Well, I mean, really, you don't need it. If you want to put on your keys, you can put that on there, but...
Yeah.
That would make the most sense than having an extra clasp.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I like it. What do you have to recommend today?
Well, today I'm also recommending tiny hands. Today I'm recommending another Marvel thing. This is the Marvel Select Thanos. Here's the end of the box, which of course I pulled open, and I've been wanting to get this guy for a long time, and I finally just broke down and got him. He's enormous, isn't he?
He is large.
Here's my wonderfully huge Thanos. As a lot of people know, Thanos is one of my favorite villains, and I've been wanting to get him for a long time. Is this to scale? This is almost exactly to scale. Wow, look at that.
It's pretty close.
That's
just slightly larger.
That's actually hilarious. It's the same fist grip.
And he comes with...
There's a hand. Just get one of those.
He comes with another hand, of course. He's got his Infinity Gauntlet hand. I like that they did it that way because, Thanos doesn't always have the Infinity Gauntlet, but, it's kind of fun. You can take it in and out like that. And
why don't you pull off his hand and see if you can shove that on there?
Yeah, we tried that last week. We couldn't get it. Anyway, so I haven't been able to get that off yet, and I'm afraid of breaking it, but, I haven't tried that much. And then he comes with Death. I think it's great they packaged Thanos with Death. That's exciting. I mean, Death is the cool thing about Thanos, his relationship with Death. And right now I've got her human face mask on, but of course that comes off, and she's of course skeleton Death. And this is great. Of course, she has 0 points of articulation. She is a completely
a paperweight.
She's a paperweight. She's a block of plastic. She's
injection molded perfection.
Not hollow at all inside, and has no feet, so she barely qualifies as an action figure. She's definitely an accessory. Like she's an accessory to Thanos. But anyway, so he's got a good number of points of articulation. He's got
it's not so much an action figure as it is a figure.
Yeah, exactly. That's the figure. That's her figure. And then anyway, I think he's got decent articulation. He's got a really good sculpt, really good paint. I don't know. It's great. I like everything about it. And it's weighty. It's pretty. I mean, you picked this up. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's nice.
So anyway, that's all I have to say about it. But yay! Finally got Marvel Select Thanos. This has been out for a little while. I think a couple of years now.
I told Cap that he should set Deadpool next to Death on the other side of Thanos.
Yeah. See, I've got the Deadpool from the series, and so they're maybe to scale, maybe. And anyway,
cool
but
looking.
Since Death, of course, has a lot to do with Deadpool, just like she does Thanos. You've got a really good point. I should definitely display them that
Heck
way.
yeah.
Anyway, that's what I've got. Hey, Brandon, what do you recommend today?
I'm recommending, it's kind of a 2-in-1. I recommend, you can see this here. Movie posters and X-Files all in one here. If you can even see.
He will never recommend another movie poster.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Are you
Yes.
recommending that film or X-Files?
X-Files, as a matter of fact.
Okay, cool.
Because, as I think we
That
all know,
movie's not
this
great.
movie is not great. It is X-Files, but it's not great. I remember when I went to see it in the theater.
You liked it a lot better than I did. We went together.
Yeah, that's one of the first movies we went together for,
That's
I think.
right.
And,
Just before we were doing the new movie reviews.
That's right. Well, what year was that? That was like...
That was the year...
07?
No, I want to say it was 09. I think it was the year
09.
Star Trek came out.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's the year that movie came out.
Yes, well, this
What are you
poster...
talking about? He's trying to figure out what year that movie came out.
This poster I picked up from
I'm
work.
pretty sure I'm right.
I saw it. It was slated for trash. I made some phone calls, found out who I could talk to see if it could be taken from inventory, if it was trash or not. They called somebody else. They found out a week later. They called me, left the message. I got it today. They're like, you can take this. I'm like, yes, absolutely. I want this. It's mine. It's mine now, baby. So I
He's
got
all
that.
excited.
But X-Files has always been one of my.
You're very
one of my
excited about your Bending
favorites.
X-Files poster.
Well, yeah, but X-Files has always been one of my favorite, and I have to give this anecdote. In one of the episodes of X-Files, featured a triangular craft. I think it's in season 1. It's on this government base. It's a triangular craft. I've actually seen one of those in the sky. Like, I kid you not. I
that's
chased it
cool.
around Kansas City one time. They're called TR-3Bs, secret government aircraft. I've
You
seen
chased it
one.
around Kansas City.
Yeah, I kid you not. And that night, I found out later that several reports had been made to the MUFON network that night about activity in the area that I had seen this. Very interesting.
Turned out it was a really sophisticated kite.
Well, that would be really interesting. Consider I covered 20 miles going after it.
You could run really
There's just
fast.
this little kid on rocket skates.
All right, well, that's my bit.
Oh, sweet. That's all you wanted to say?
Where's
Well, I
your
mean-
little hand?
Yeah. Why don't you have an X-Files hand?
That's a normal sized
not,
hand.
That's not to scale at all.
What? My tiny hands? What are you talking about? My tiny hands are right here, dude.
Oh, those are your tiny hands?
Hey, they're tinier than yours.
So you got to share an anecdote, just in case
Yes.
anybody's like, why is Vince's thumb all white?
Yes, do tell. Pray tell. Dear
It
Vince.
was, just so anybody knows, these Calphalon knives are extremely sharp. So if you go to Bed Bath & Beyond and you buy really nice knives, guess what? They're really nice. They're super sharp. That's essentially what I'm saying. Is I just boom tip my thumb right off. So
Duck, 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 goose! from earlier.
yep, I went bap 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 bam, and he said duck 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 goose. So it was a horrible lettuce chopping event. That
The day the lettuce ran red.
oh.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard those words strung together before. It was
It
a
is-
horrible lettuce chopping event.
It was.
Oh God, the lettuce! I'm having flashbacks.
It is less severe
lettuce
than it
flashbacks?
looks. It's more just because I can't get a bandage to sit on top of it, and it was deep enough that I had needed to put a bandage
Well, I
over
think
it.
that's the whole reason that people keep commenting on it is that, you know, we've all seen people with Band-Aids on their thumbs, but very rarely do you see it go all the way over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just I'm getting pretty good at this. I'm getting proud of it. See that?
Also, a side note, it keeps him from biting his nails.
That's right.
Are you recommending
Except for
bandaging that
these
way?
ones.
Vince, does this mean that I have to come up with some special anecdote?
No.
You guys all do the
No,
anecdotes?
but quick, do you know what
Oh,
your fingers and
okay.
toes are called medically?
Phalanges.
The bones? Yeah, your phalanges. That's great.
in PT. I have to know this.
Phalanges.
I was just going to say
Oh, that's right.
my anecdote is that I use this to hold the pages down for Spawn here.
Ah.
No, I don't.
Just in case anybody wants to know, this thing comes complete with 4 hands. He has 3, and she
As one.
has 1.
That's hilarious. Well, everybody, thanks as always for watching us recommend stuff, and we'll be back with you again next week to recommend more things. Vince, I have a number of Christmas presents and things like that to recommend. So
Yeah, man.
I'm sure you've got some stuff. So we have some things over the next few weeks for you. And in the meantime, we'll see you next time. I'm Captain Logan.
I'm Vince.
And I'm Brandon.
Bye.